Hello again. Yep, I'm going to continue on and do that pedal now. And again, there's not going to really be anything to say, that I can think of. You know what, I think whether this is a shadow or not, I'm pretty sure that this is a shadow. But whether it's a shadow or not, I'm coloring it in like it is a shadow. My goodness. And hoping for the best. Wow. I don't know if you can hear all the noise outside the window there, such as that motorcycle that revved on by. But I apologize for it if, if my phone is picking it up. I don't have any control over it, obviously. And this, I think I'll actually add a little bit of blue just to really deepen and get the point across that this is a shadow. This is really especially dark. I think I'll just go ahead and color that in right away just to, while the ink is still fresh. So there we go. That's a really nice smooth blend, despite all the scribbling and scrawling I did. That's nice. That's pretty. Now, clean my brush, and the hope that that doesn't spill into the rest of the to the rest of the leaf here, petal actually. And I know that this painting is actually supposed to be upright like that, I think. Well, I don't know. Maybe it is meant to be like that. It looks more correct like that, but I don't know. At this point I can't tell anymore. It's a flower. Maybe it doesn't really have a direction. Because they do just grow towards the sun, you know. Whichever the direction of light is, that's that's the direction they'll grow in. So there is no real direction at all, if you want to call it that. Hmm. I think I'll go ahead and erase. Because I know I went outside the lines with that, but I don't really want to be doing that. So well, I'm thinking now that I probably should have put tape or something down, but I never once occurred to me to do that. I wonder how light this petal is going to be. Uh-oh. Well, this video might get cut off because it looks like I'm about to be disturbed here. So, but it looks like I got a good 10 minutes in here, just coloring the edge of this petal in. So, and at least I'm getting a little bit of paint in, or painting the color. If I manage to show any more of this coloring of the petal, you'll get to see what it looks like after, you know, well, in part after the ink has been liquefied and spread, but then is allowed to wait for a while. Will it liquefy again and spread again? I haven't really tested that one. So I don't know. My assumption is that it would liquefy again very easily and spread again very easily. But I don't know. I don't know. I'll keep going here until I absolutely have to stop the camera. You know, people are home now and I am about to be disturbed, so I'm just grateful that I got this bit of silence and that I was able to share it with all of you, because I can't tell you how wonderful it is to have peaceful stillness and, because that's so rare for me, just to have that stillness and that peace and that alone time. It feels so good. It feels even better being able to share it with someone. So while it might make for a quote boring video unquote, I think it makes for a very relaxing and for me escapist video. You know, stillness, peace, silence. And visual beauty are just for me healing to my soul, and it's exactly what I need, and it's exactly what I don't have, and it's exactly what I have not really had in my life at all. So, which is unfortunate, but that's been my life. I wish I could have a lot more of it. Be able to turn the TV off for huge chunks of time and only have it on to watch what I want to watch instead of, you know, oddly enough, Bonanza. Bonanza is always on. Bonanza and Gunsmoke, and then there's Paladin. Bonanza, Gunsmoke, Paladin. What else is there? The Gunman, they call it, or the Rifleman. All old TV shows, black and white TV shows that they're still running today, and my 80-year-old parents, oddly enough, love watching that and the news. I will say, when it comes to screenwriting, if you want to know how to screenwrite, watch Bonanza. It's so simplistic and straightforward, and I was actually told that in screenwriting class. I was like, yeah, and all the film class, they're like, watch all the old classics, and Bonanza, Gunsmoke, all that, all the old westerns, and it will show you the very elementary, basic, learning how to play chopsticks kind of way, how to write scripts and how to lay out storylines and how to do it all. And boy, they were right. You know, that's the last stuff in the world I want to watch, but yeah, they were right. It's kind of nice. It looks like I'm actually going to get this pedal done before I'm walked in on. Before long, the front door is going to open, and this peace and quiet, even though I'm ruining the peace and quiet with my talking, it is all going to end. So darn. I'm going to check. I saw them pull up. Oh my gosh. Well, I don't know what happened, but they pulled up and they left again. So that's interesting. That has never happened before. I wonder if they forgot something. So never mind. I get to finish this pedal. I'm not going to be walked in on. So that's a big surprise. And I don't think it was anyone turning around. I mean, unless they had the exact same paint peeling white car, you know. I can guarantee you it wasn't it was not the same. And I guess our car is rather old by now. For us it's new, but either way I'm not going to get walked in on, so that's nice. It's quite a surprise. They must have forgotten something. So that's nice. I'm going to be able to complete this video. I'm glad. But yeah, all the old TV shows. They even play Zorro and the Lone, was it the Lone Ranger, I think it is, and I kind of like Zorro. I like that. The Lone Ranger is interesting. The strange clothes and just the weird way of thinking about things back then is very odd. And then there's the Monsters. Odd how they don't play the Addams Family TV show, but they do play the Monsters. My family has always been, I noticed that families are either like the Addams Family or they're like the Monsters. And my family has always been like a mix of the two. It's like my mom comes from the Addams Family and my dad comes from the Monsters because they're really broad and wide, you know, and they're actually kind of funny. And yeah, it's like the two families mixed. Well, there you go. I managed to finish this petal on camera. This was a big petal too. I wasn't thinking that it was going to be able to actually color in the whole thing, but it managed it. I'm so glad. And I'm sorry if I got my head in the shot. I hope I didn't. How much longer do I got left? 2 minutes. Well, I guess again, I'm gonna cut this one off. I've decided I'm gonna do these other petals here. I'm definitely gonna do them with this turquoise blue. So that's gonna be interesting against the purpley pink, the magenta sort of purple. Um, so yeah. I don't know what that's, I don't know if I'm just gonna color these areas in blue and like try to leave the rest of it white. I don't think I'll do that. I don't think I'll do that. I think I'll definitely color these petals in blue and maybe color these areas in a darker blue. I don't know. Oh, there are so many options. There's so many options. But for now, thank you for hanging out with me. Thank you for letting me kind of do my own little counseling session here about what's valuable to me, such as silence and stillness and peace. That really did feel good being able to say that because it really is the truth for me. Um, and yeah, thanks for stopping by and bye for now.